It's another beautiful day. It's October 17th, 2023. About 7:30 in the morning. Just want to let y'all know that God is good. Even when it gets lonely or feels like nothing's moving, just know He's still good. He's still working. All He needs and all He wants from you is just to continue to talk to Him, continue to have that relationship with Him, even when it feels like He's not there. All right. Today, I want to talk about how God delivered me from porn or negative adult images on, like the phone or laptop or yada yada yada. I can't really say the P word. I don't believe, so I'm gonna just use corn as now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When I was young, I was about 5th or 6th grade. That's when I was kind of introduced into it. And I believe like my friends would like talk about it or something like that. And in my time, that's when like the websites ain't like really have like the website blocker up yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you was still able to go to the websites. They wasn't really asking, are you 18? And all that stuff. But anyway, started watching it. And no lie, like at first I would just watch it. Like I would just watch it and I would just be like, oh, like it's different. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't give seed to it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't you know what I'm saying, yeah. But then eventually, without anybody teaching me, I felt like a feeling down there, and then I ended up, touching my genital and stuff like that. And then as I continued to, that's when I first, gave up seed. And I used to think like, whoa, this is crazy, like this is different. Next thing you know, from then on, man, like almost every other few days or so, I would do that. I would watch corn. You know what I'm saying? I would watch corn. Then I remember all the way through even college, like I was watching corn a little bit because I wasn't really talking to the females that much. Not that I didn't like females at the time, I'm telling you, but like she wasn't doing it. Like I had of course, a few of my like tings up there. But even then, like even when I had like a girl or whatever, I was still watching. And I didn't realize until God saved me how I was literally giving up sacrifices, like literally giving up sacrifices in my body. And like I would always feel weird too, like I always feel drained and stuff like that. But I just assumed it was because maybe I wasn't eating the right way or something like that. But every time you watch corn, like I'm me being true to y'all, every time you watch corn and you extract seed or anything like that, or even when you're with a person that's not your wife or your husband, and you're in adultery, you're giving up a sacrifice towards Baal. All right, and basically who Baal is one of the idol gods that believe in like worship through like sex and lust and all types of stuff. I encourage you to look it up for yourself. The idol of Baal. It's mentioned in the story of Elijah and Jezebel and Ahab. But yeah, like, it's not just about your body too. The way it transfers your mind. Like, I was in a relationship a few years ago when I was falling out of sexual attraction with my partner, and I would say some of it was definitely because of me watching porn on the side, yo. Like, it changes your perspective on your women. Like the women you're dating, now you start to look at her as just a sex object, and it was sad. It was very sad. Like, she wasn't a bad woman either. Like, I'll talk about stuff later in terms of like how things were, you know, but basically we was going through a large rough patch in our relationship. It wasn't like, I don't know if she felt, I know she felt sexually frustrated too. But started off with me going out with somebody or dating someone that was unequally yoked anyway. But what it was the fact that I was watching porn on the side, so I wasn't as attracted to her. Slowly in my mind, I was developing like, yo, like I need sex. Like, I don't really want to hear nothing else but sex, but not like, you know, in a way where I would like really demand it or anything like that. But I could literally feel it in my spirit where I was just like, honestly, I just want to have some sex, like, with this girl. Like, ain't nothing else really was going on, you know. But you making all them sacrifices to Baal, what you don't know is you're literally giving yourself to a lustful spirit. So even if you with somebody, like say, because I hear it from time to time all the time, especially nowadays, like, yeah, like, I don't care if my man watch porn, or yeah, like, sometimes I watch porn or something like that. But slowly you want to introduce the succubus spirit, which basically is another person that you're like giving yourself to, and then literally the physical partner you see in front of you, you're not even gonna want them anymore. Like, you're not, especially not sexually, because in your mind, you put in your mind like what you want, what you desire sexually. You know what I'm saying? Sex is a gift from Jesus. All right, it's a gift from God, which is why they make female and male wait, because it really is a gift. Which is why, like, yo, if you can abstain from sex in your relationship and really just have a relationship first, that's how you will know. Like, that's how you would know if the person you are with is, if not sent for you, but at least somebody that is just genuine and real, you know? But yo, remember I was in a bad spot. I was tired of watching porn. I was tired of it. I knew it wasn't right. I was tired of doing it, and then literally being like, yo, like, I don't want to do this no more. I literally got down on my knees and I told Jesus, I was like, yo, this is not even me. I don't like to do this. I kid you not, yo. The next day, I did not watch porn. The day after that, I did not watch porn. And literally, like, he put in my soul that I don't do that. Like, I don't do that anymore. I'm not a perfect person, okay? And I'm not bragging or anything like that, but I can definitely tell you, when God takes away something that you don't want to deal with or be in bondage for anymore, like, when you really give it to him, it will really go away. Like I said, I started my walk like 8-9 months ago. So like in 9 months, I have not watched no porn. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, He's even working on my lust right now, which I praise Him for. Because, you know, when it gets cold, everybody, you know, it's cuffing season. Everybody will be in the crib, you know. But yeah, literally, he's literally taking that like away from me now, to the point where I have no desire to do it. Quote unquote, myself even, well now, not in a disrespectful manner, but now I look at it as disgusting now. Like now it's disgusting towards me now. But before it was kind of like, yo, I got some time on my hand. Like, and I'm telling you, man, that's how, like, Lord Jesus help us. That's how some of the men, if not most of the men, think. You know? You get more credit. You get more credit having more sex partners or doing things sexually than you do accomplishments for real. You know? But yeah, man, that was just a quick message on today. Just about giving God everything, you know? Especially when it comes to the corn. Gave that up. I'll be talking about the other things the Lord has blessed me with, and to give up as well, you know. But don't be afraid, whatever it is, don't be afraid to really just open up your heart, give it to God, let him know, like, listen, I'm doing this, but I don't like doing this. Lord, please take this away from me. And that's what it's gonna take. All right, that's what it's gonna take. But yo, I'm back training this week, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the gym right now. Last week, I talked about it in the video. I pulled my or at least I thought I pulled. I must have just tweaked my hamstring. So I did take like a week off because I didn't want to, just go in, hurt training. So now I'm pretty like, I'm like 85% back. I'm excited. I thank the Lord too, man, because like I'm telling you, I never really been able to do something like this, like, and now the Lord's giving me strength to just push on with it. Because man, I love this game, man. Like, I coach athletes myself and stuff like that, and that's why I tell God, like, whatever He wants me to do, I'll definitely do. And that's why I don't want to give up on this dream I've always had. And I feel like, I don't know for sure, but it's something my spirit tells me. The Lord was telling me to use this gift in another land, and then just tell others about Him. And I would love to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest with you, but I would love to do anything that He wants to do, because I'm not mine anymore. And that's one thing you realize too when you give your life to Christ. But yeah, I'm so blessed. This facility has one of the trainer guys, and then on top of that, they got a little bit of turf in there, so I can craft up in there. When you hear me say craft, all that means is like you do like steps and like basically like going to the football field, and then you just doing drills or whatever. So that's all it is. But I'm excited for that. I love to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do. You feel me? So, but just keep God first. He's real. He's super real, man. I'm telling you, he's very real. I got more stuff to share with y'all. Like, whenever I can, I'm gonna just put a video up here and just tell you about how good God is, or what God can do, or what you can believe God for, I would say. You know what I'm saying? There's been many other people on YouTube. Like, yo, if you start the faith, man, like, of course with caution, because there's a lot of false doctrines out here, but there's many people on YouTube giving out testimonies of how good God is and how He's continuing to do good, like, and I just think it's amazing. It gives you just a lot of hope for this walk, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just continue to keep God first. That's something, man. All right, and yo, just one day at a time. Don't worry about the next day. Just one day at a time.